So the first step was Adrian built the frame for the oven. And if you look here, you can see the steel frame, and there will soon be wheels to make the oven easier to move and put into place. And once the steel frame was built, Adrian also built a structure to hold this drum can as well. That's part of the metal formwork. At the bottom of the steel frame, there's a wire mesh like this, and then a smaller mesh on top of that, and then a layer of an earth lime straw mix. And then on top of that there's tatami, a layer of tatami used as insulation. And for those of you that are not familiar with tatami, it's a traditional Japanese flooring material. Like this here, it's oftentimes found in Japanese style rooms. It consists of almost entirely straw, rice straw, with the Japanese plant is igusa, an igusa cover, but generally we just use the straw mat as insulation. And then on top of the tatami insulation, there's another layer of earth, and then a layer of these brick in place. And then the structure of the oven is built the same way. There's a layer of the mesh with the smaller mesh, and on top of that a plaster of earth and lime and straw fibers. And we plastered both sides of the straw mesh, the top and the bottom. From the bottom we did 2 layers from the bottom to ensure that there was enough protection for the metal mesh. And then on top of that metal mesh, on top of the earthen plaster, there's another layer of the straw tatami mat, which acts as an insulation around the entire oven and in the back. And then on top of the tatami, there's one layer of an earth and straw and sand plaster. And then in this gap in the front, we used a mix of earth and perlite to fill up this gap. And now just a few more finishes, finishing touches, and then it's ready to be used. It'll take some time to dry out. We'll let it dry for about a week, and then we'll slowly put it in a fire to dry it out. And after it's been used a number of times, we'll do the finished coat. 以上です。